This is How I Became the Scrapman, Part 2. We finished off with Part 1 from the original exhibition at the Liverpool Academy of Arts, which went very, very well. And after that point, I was kind of, a bit lost for what to do, looking for places on the internet that may be interested in showing my work. And then out of the blue, I became an invited artist at the Homfirth Art Week in West Yorkshire. A letter came for me from the art director there, Mick Kirkby-Geddes, and it was allowing me to show 4 pieces. So then again, I had something to work towards, something to look forward to. So I went to my shed, got myself created some pieces, took them to the Homfirth Art Week, and I was very, very happy to find out that all 4 sold on the opening night of the week-long show. So then again, after all that, started looking around, and I received a telephone call, and it was from a gentleman called Keith Wensley, who owned the Wensley Gallery in a place called Ramsbottom near Bury in Lancashire, and he was inviting me to show 4 pieces again in an open art exhibition for varying different artists. So once again I had something to work towards, something to look forward to, and again I went into the shed and I began creating. I can remember the pieces now. There was a dog called Rusty. I made a gentleman sat down resting, and he was called Exhaust Head because he was made from exhaust pipes. I made a larch parrot, which was everyone liked the name I gave it, which was Victoria Peckham, and the other one was a flower called Starburst. Took them along to the gallery with the prices, etc, etc, and Keith Wensley looked at me and he said, "Sorry, can't sell these for this price." And instantly I thought, okay, I've overdone it, fair comment. He said to me, "I need to double if not treble these." So he actually put a price of £250 on each one of them. And I thought, no way, there's no chance that they're ever going to sell. And within the first 30 minutes of that exhibition, all 4 pieces sold, and I was absolutely astounded, absolutely astounded. And it was during that exhibition that I met a gentleman called Michael Bostwick, the guy who painted this portrait that's behind me. We became friends for quite a long time, and we did quite a few exhibitions together. We had some good fun, good times together. Unfortunately, Michael found God. Each to their own, I have no issue with that. But once he became involved in a church, he kind of cut contact with most of the people that he knew, which is quite sad, really. From then, I received another telephone call, and this time it was from a place called the Ukeldra Centre, which is an arts centre on the island of Anglesey in Holyhead. And it was the centre's manager, Mike Gould. And he said, "I realise that I'm not giving you much time, but is there any chance you could do an exhibition for us within 3 months?" And I said, "Yeah, certainly, no problem." Because all the time that I haven't been exhibiting, I've been making pieces and stockpiling them. The day to take the things into the exhibition arrived. A friend of mine with a transit van took everything down with me to the centre, and I met a lovely old gentleman called Jeremy Francis. And Jeremy's wife was involved in the centre in as much that she set up the exhibitions for the artists. And with each piece that came from the van, Jeremy was laughing. My work really amused him. And he wouldn't stop talking about them to me. He's a really, really nice guy. 3 days later, the exhibition was due to start. And Jeremy sadly died of a heart attack. And Bettina, his wife, said to me, he died with a smile on his face. She says, and I'm sure that he was thinking about your sculptures. Which I found really moving and really touching. So I donated a piece of sculpture to the centre, which is still in the centre gardens to this day. And it was called the Tree of Life. And it has a nice plaque on now in commemoration of Jeremy Francis. And I often think about him when I'm down there. As I say, it was a point that really did touch my heart. Anyway, the exhibition was a huge success. The people from Harlech Television were interested. The Holyhead Gazette came and did a special feature on me. And a very famous author called David Crystal opened the exhibition. And it was such a wonderful time, such a wonderful time. And I've continued to exhibit there for years. And I also do workshops there, which we will come into in part 3 of how I became the Scrapman. So thank you once again for listening. And thankfully, there's been no interruptions at the phone this time. Take care of yourselves, stay safe and stay well. This is the Scrapman signing out. Bye for now.